Really? Oh my god.
We're on TV.
So this is a test just to see which camera we like.
No, this ain't a test.
Oh, this is our live.
We're
view.
literally on TV right now.
Okay. You
So
start.
this is the viewers are going to be watching from this lens.
Okay.
So, hi viewers. I'm Benny Sauls.
I'm Blake Creamer.
We've decided that, it's time.
It is so time.
It's time for us to have our own TV show. How long have we been working towards this?
I feel like my whole life, but I would say it's been since our friendship has started 4 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of always felt like we were destined to get to this point. Don't you?
I think so. I think to put ourselves on film, to say hello to the people that follow us, and to just try to, spread our message to more people.
Well, I think what's great is we've met so many incredible people, not only in Los Angeles, but throughout our life.
Yes.
That have really inspired us and helped shape who we are as people. And the feedback we've been getting about telling people about how we're going to film ourselves has been pretty good, right?
Yeah, I think both of us, whenever we tell our story of why we're here, I think it gets a little head nod, like, huh? How did you end up in Los Angeles? What are you doing here? How did you guys become friends? Like, it's a lot of unknowns, but people want to know why these things have happened.
Well, I think it's time for us to do this regularly.
Yes.
Like, we need to be consistent.
Absolutely.
And also for the viewers out there and the people that are interested in what Blake and I have to say, we want to know what y'all want from us.
So
and
true.
We have thought about this for a bit, and there's so many topics to discuss.
Yes.
Blake and I have many similar views.
Mm-hmm.
We also have different views in certain areas.
Sure.
But that's what makes things entertaining.
Yes.
But we are kind of aligned with where we're going.
Yes.
And how we're going to get there and how we've gotten to where we are today. So I think today's show is talking about how we got to this point and where we hope to go from here.
Whew. That could be a long show. We are going to try to condense that, give you just some of the highlights, some of the things, the key moments maybe.
This is going to be the short version.
Yes.
We could probably do, 14-hour show on this.
Yes.
And that would be like episode 1 would be like Game of Thrones.
This is the condensed version.
It's like Game of Thrones, but with like the epic battle scenes. Just the viewers staring at me and you with 2 different camera angles.
Yes, we got camera 1, camera 2.
There's a camera over there. Hi,
yes.
Camera.
Hey, some people might like that angle better, so shout out to the
If you see us looking this way and you like it, let us know in the comment section below.
Yeah, if you like this angle, we're actually trying to figure it out because this shows the incredible set that Benny has put together. And I feel very fortunate to be in this space that you completely helped architect.
It was fun putting together, and now we get to utilize it. So let's dive right in real quick.
Yes.
So basically, Blake, you've been in LA how long now?
It's been like 5 months.
That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
So I know kind of a little bit about Blake's story, so it's better for me to tell it from my perspective instead of him explaining it.
Oh my.
So this guy here, he visited me a few times in LA, and I could see the spark on his eye, like he's like, something is going on in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And he was feeling called to come here. So, I feel like in order to really make it as an artist or make it as in LA in general, is a lot of the success stories here are kind of stories of risking it all, driving off into the unknown.
Yes.
A lot of the people I know that have done the wildest things, they'll tell you a moment where they drove their car and they had no idea what's going to happen. And this guy here, he did it, and he came out here with no job,
None.
nowhere to live except for some temporary stay.
Yes.
What are we going to do about money?
I don't have any money.
What are we going to do about a camera crew? You don't know anyone that can film our movie at all.
No. It's kind of pointless. But we still can make a movie.
You know what? I agree with you. But you were determined, and you came here, and you even put yourself out on the internet publicly.
True.
And coming this March, I will be moving to Los Angeles, California. And I cannot wait to do it. And I'm doing my own consulting, but I am looking for a full-time job in Los Angeles.
Which is pretty crazy.
Yes.
And look what you've done since then.
Starting next week, I will officially join the agency I've always thought was incredible. It's called Bidico, and I start next week, officially.
You've got a job at a great company.
Love it.
Yep, and now you're already community building just like you told me you would do. So that's pretty impressive.
I like this. You talk about from your angle, me, and then I would love to talk about you as well.
I think it's your turn now. Go.
But I'll just quickly highlight my things. I think it's
Yeah.
two things. I think it's vulnerability. I think it's just, you know, being able to talk about your situation. For me, that I was just coming to LA with really nothing and just putting that out to the world, not trying to come here and act like something I wasn't. So that was key for me. And then just optimism. Seriously, I knew within that things were going to work out, and just those two things just enabled me to like create this life that I'm future building. So it's good to hear you kind of speak about that, and that truly is where I'm coming from. So vulnerability, optimism, that would sum up, I think, what got me here. Any expectation I could ever have, I look around and I see just some new friends, some old friends, and I say, you know what, this country, whatever's going on, when night shows, it's gonna be okay.
This guy right here, man, full of vulnerability.
Yes.
I would never put a video of myself on the internet looking for a job.
True.
But he did.
That was tough. I'm not gonna lie, I thought about that a lot. I really did, because I was like, man, I'm going on the internet and saying like I need work, even though I've had these great jobs in the past. Like, why am I in this situation? But I just like, that's like false. I was like living in reality. The reality is I want to be in Los Angeles. I want to be closer to my boy Benny, and I don't care what it takes.
Well, you did it. You did it. You're here.
Thank you.
So now you have to ask me.
Dude, Benny, I get to give a little update from my
Yeah.
perspective since I got here. Wow, Benny has been on an incredible ride, and honestly, I think that's how your life is going to be, just because you have so many different talents, so many different passions and areas that you're talented in. Your life literally could go in any way. So I saw you fully commit, I think, to more of the creative content side of your artistry. So you joined a really cool company, and you started working with some really influential people. You then started learning about the Aria camera and becoming an expert in these really world-class camera equipment to create a future company that I am thrilled to be just part of witnessing the growth of. And I think that's a topic I hope we hit on every week, is the growth of that company. And so yeah, I've just seen this evolution, this commitment to your storytelling, and then now the manifestation of you creating a company in that vein.
Well, that's pretty good perspective there from Blake.
Yeah, was I right? Please correct the
really
record.
good. Yeah, I mean,
if I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
I mean, the last month I got to work with some really cool influencer, celebrity artists, young pop stars. That was cool. It's just been a crazy summer. Usually in the summer it's like it can be slow, but this summer was very, very fast, and it was very inspiring. And now with the people that I've met along my journey, I finally feel ready to launch the new company, which is Content California.
Yes.
We are live. We're
Yes.
looking to make content with up-and-coming businesses or established businesses, people that want to take their brand to the highest level possible and just look amazing. That's the goal. So if you're interested, comment below. Well, let's move on to what's our goals for the next month?
I think for me, it's just continuing to be that community builder that I set out to be, before I got here. So some of the communities I've even started building, Culver City community. That's where I live now. We're about 50 people in the Facebook group, but just continue to grow that, go to local businesses, meet local owners, really just kind of let Culver City, the city, know that we're here and that we want to support. So growing that, seeing more of the Jewish community. Just started going to that Kabbalah Center with you.
Oh yeah, we're taking a Kabbalah class.
We will talk about that way
Blake
more.
and Benny's experience at Kabbalah coming soon.
Kabbalah is interesting.
In here, most of us as humans have bad behavior already, so we're trying to basically retrain our brains how to operate. So a lot of us in here are probably going to have to exercise this over a period of time before it starts to take a full effect. So my question to you is, a lot of us are going to react for a bit before we start to,
Yes.
but we are going to start to catch ourselves in that act. So how fast can you reconnect to the light after you react?
Okay, great. That's a good question.
But just continuing to meet more of the Jewish community. LA has a vibrant and just huge Jewish community, and just kind of continuing to meet that, and meet the people, and just kind of, be part of that. So yeah, that's really my vision for the next month, is just continuously to be part of these communities and meet some more people.
Yeah, I think where we're going from here is we hope to build a really solid community of like-minded people in Los Angeles. We're going to throw events. Blake and I plan to put out more content. We'll get into more interesting topics. This is more a general video, like one thing that Blake and I learned yesterday about the beach. You want to tell them?
We've grown up. Things have changed. No more lying. We cannot lie in the sun for 4 hours and just say, hey, we're going to be okay. We got to shade ourselves. We're growing up.
In a month, Blake and I will have a full beach
Yes.
with an umbrella
Yeah.
and lawn chair.
I want a lawn chair.
Yeah, because we were trying to read a book laying down, in the sand. It's
That
really
book's
difficult.
ruined. Yeah.
It hurts our eyes.
The fact that I'm reading a book at the beach, things have changed. And I'm, again, vulnerable enough to admit it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've watched the show, we would love to hear some topics you want us to cover in the future show, or any ideas for our show, because this show's for you.
Yes.
It's also for us, but it's a 50-50 split. So, we just want to hear your feedback. What color shirt should we wear?
Yes.
Do we need to put more makeup on?
Ooh.
We love any kind of feedback, if it's positive or negative. But mostly, if it's positive, we like that better.
And probably the most important thing we're going to be asking for is some help with the name. We're only, shows are only sometimes as good as their name.
Yeah, so if you viewers have any ideas for what the name of the show should be, we're doing a giveaway. We don't know what we're giving away yet.
So what are we going to say?
Maybe this picture of me and Derwin.
Dude, I want that picture.
Yeah. So we'll figure it out, but...
Should we say a couple names that we've heard? B2B was one that we heard.
Yeah.
What
B
was?
Squared.
B Squared.
The Blake and Benny Show.
Blake and Benny Show.
Or the Benny and Blake Show.
Benny and Blake
Depends
Show.
on who you want to be first.
You know what? I could go either way.
So, anyways, we've had a great time with y'all.
Yes.
We need to head out. We are going to get sushi.
Oh my god, we cannot. I'm out of here.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We gotta go. Peace. Hi, Mom.